Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We always like to support our favorite nonprofits on the program, and of course we like to support Habitat for Humanity. We have our friend Mikey Butters back onto the program, and he brought a friend, Daniel Solomon, Regional Manager for Material Resources. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
All right, so what do we have this week?
Habitat recently collaborated with the Reuse People of America to kind of promote deconstruction, and it's something that we are really excited about because our Restore recycles household items and sells them to the public. And we thought it was important to kind of take this month, since it's Earth Day coming up, and use this month to promote deconstruction. A lot of people don't know that the economic, the social, and environmental impacts that deconstruction, and Daniel can speak more about this than I can, but one of the things that, and the reason why Habitat thinks it's important is that, one, a lot of these resources come back to us, and then we can filter them back to the public through our through resales, through the Restore and stuff like that. But Daniel, if you don't mind, if you would talk about the economic and social and environmental impact.
Sure.
It says deconstruction is the new demolition.
That's right.
Exactly. It's like responsible demolition, which
there we go. I
demolition
like that.
Isn't responsible.
Demolition does not have any sort of air of responsibility
exactly.
to it, right?
It's just destroy and throw away, yeah. So what deconstruction is, it's basically the reverse of building, where you essentially dismantle a structure and try to salvage the materials that can be reusable or recyclable. And with Habitat's case, we're taking materials that are reusable to their Restore. So most people wouldn't think, well, what's the economic value of that? It sounds like it would take longer, that probably costs more, and generally speaking up front, that's true. However, you have the donation element of it, that these materials are actually going to a nonprofit. And especially for people up here like in Park City, who are probably generally fairly wealthy, they can really take advantage of the tax breaks for those donations. And so you take, for example, if you're donating $100,000 worth of materials and you're in the upper echelons of the tax bracket, that could be $40,000 tax write-off. And if it costs $30,000 to deconstruct a house, you're technically making $10,000 by doing the responsible thing. By doing the responsible thing.
And I think also, we were just talking about being up at Deer Valley, we see so many people where these homes turn over every 2-3 years, and whoever comes in has to make it their own, and they absolutely gut it, and these things maybe have been used for like 2 weeks, over the course of 2 years, and it's virtually high-end, gorgeous stuff.
Right. And the thing with remodels especially is that you're not competing with big piece of machinery that's going to go in and destroy something. You're competing with people who are going to go in and take stuff out by hand. You might as well benefit from that along the way. It may not be something that you like or that's your personal style, that's fine, but you can still, benefit the community by sending those materials to people who could actually use them. So there is that social component. You're obviously keeping stuff out of the landfill that's perfectly good, and you're getting that tax benefit. And you're practically making money off of doing the right thing. Yeah. So for people that are thinking about their next renovation, or they're buying a new house and know that they're going to change some things up, how do they go through the process? Well, they can either reach out to me directly, or they can reach the Restore, and we have a partnership. And so a lot of the materials that we do for projects end up there anyway. But basically what I do is I go out and take a look at the project and try to assess what can be reused, what can be donated, and determine what the likely tax benefit will be for the property owner, so that they have some idea up front of like, oh, this is actually how it's going to benefit me.
This is actually going to work for me.
Right, yeah. And 9 times out of 10, it really does. It is that beneficial. And so it's pretty easy process. And then it's just a matter of getting a licensed contractor to perform the work, take the materials to Habitat. You get your signed Form 8283 for the IRS, and there you go.
There's a lot of people that benefit from this, but I love the slogan that deconstruction is the new demolition.
Yeah, I don't know who made that up.
It works.
I don't know. You might have done it. I don't know.
No, it's on. I did not.
One of the things that when we met with him for the first time in his organization for the first time that really got us excited was, one, the Park City, the landfill here is in dire straits. And so that, not taking, when you go in and just demo a place, a lot of it goes straight to the landfill. It doesn't get reused. And so these 3 points of it being economically good for the family or the individuals that are remodeling their home by taking the time and deconstructing it, and then the environmental, so it's not going to the landfill, and then the social, which is these things are being sold back into the community and used again instead of just demolished. And so, at Habitat, that's you look at our logo, it's all we love that. Yeah, we love that. Sure. So that fits us perfectly, and we want to do whatever we can to promote that, because it not only helps us, but it helps the community that we're in.
Fantastic. And something else I know Habitat does so well is education and helping people with the whole process of home ownership, maintaining their home, how it's going to look in the future. You have some new workshops coming up.
That's right. May 5th and May 13th, May 8th and May 13th, and you can go to our website and register for it. We have collaborated with Mountainlands Community Housing Trust, Park City Municipal, and Park City Board of Realtors to put together a home ownership 101. There's a bunch of opportunities, workshops, there's a bunch of opportunities coming open this spring in Park City for individuals that qualify for homes. We wanted to kind of make it more accessible to people. People don't realize that, our city workers can live here in Park City. There is available housing. Yes, yes. Not you, but no. But there are houses opening up, and they are limited. But we want to give everybody an opportunity to learn about what they need to be ready for it.
To learn about credit scores, to learn about mortgage, to learn about interest rates, all of these things that sort of can sound scary from a distance, but can really be much more attainable.
Exactly. How to get a real estate agent, how to use all this. So we're going to have 2 nights, and dinner will be served, and so we're promoting it. We're through all of our channels, and these are the Park City Municipal, Mountainlands, and Habitat are the 3 big affordable housing people in Park City. So we've collaborated together to make this a great event for the community. So go on our website. You can go on Park City Realtors website. You can go on a Mountainlands website, and you can sign up to register for it and bring your family, and you can have dinner.
And I love to hear about the local nonprofits all sort of working together and teaming up for different causes and organizations. It's so nice to see everybody play nicely together for a common goal, which is a lot of fun. Mike and Daniel, thank you so much for being here early on a Monday morning.
Thank you for having us again.
So if you want to do a responsible renovation in your home, make sure you visit the Habitat for Humanity website, as well as see the specifics for some of their upcoming workshops. And I'm sure there is also a very convenient Donate Now button there as well if you would like to support all the good work that they do in the community. We're going to wrap up this edition of the Mountain Morning Show on a Monday. Stick with us after these commercial breaks. You are watching Park City Television.